Kansas State was 7-11 just 3 weeks ago. Coleman Hawkins, the Illinois transfer, misses from close range. Yegor Demon, the freshman, inside to Keita to get the scoring started.
Well, BYU, that's their game plan tonight. First of all, I think Richie Saunders is going to be guarding Coleman Hawkins, and they tried to go in and take advantage of that size advantage, but Hawkins got to finish through contact down low, and BYU off the miss is going to try to fly up the floor.
Doug McDaniel, the catalyst of this turnaround for K-State, knocks down a triple.
He's not a special three-point shooter. He's capable, but you saw him there. He's got range like Hassan on that one.
And BYU starting lineup, Tim, when we were here a month ago and BYU beat Oklahoma State, they switched this lineup. They have stuck with it ever since, the 10th consecutive game with this five-man combination. Richie Saunders with an answer for the Cougars. Trevin Knell taking the baseline for two. First sellout of the season for BYU. Hard to believe. Great crowd night in, night out. 18,000 getting loud early. Knell with another layup at K-State.
Something tells me, though, he wakes up before his alarm. He has that type of energy.
Maybe. Hassan, a deadly three-point shooter. The Amarillo assassin ends the 7-0 run. Under 10 to shoot. McDaniel. Now Hassan from deep. And he swirls it in to tie it up. The offense the last few weeks, like you said, Tim, they don't run as many sets as they did early in the season. McDaniel thought he was fouled, no whistle. Demon on the attack, and he throws it down.
Got to be smart about it, and I think Kevin's learning how to do that. And you see his team, they played well at West Virginia last week.
Keita got his own miss, and he tips it home.
You know he'll find a way to make plays out there for you when in need.
Keita taking a seat. Yeseni Traore in. Baker a swish. Dawson Baker knocks it down. 8 on the timer. Here comes the double. Hawkins in trouble. And it's a steal for BYU. Demon with numbers. Saunders finishes.
To a flying start, and that's something that they are used to in this building. If they play some defense, they are off to the races. They do a great job of filling the lane.
Demon, the freshman phenom, projected lottery pick. Out to Saunders for the triple.
Right now, BYU is clicking on offense because they're just spacing the court and waiting for K-State to make a little bit of a mistake, and then they're finding the open man.
Hassan misfires, and Demon grabs it for BYU. Cougars have made their last 4 shots. Saunders wants another. Oh, flying in Hall, couldn't hit. Traore with the putback. Traore doubled. And the pass intercepted by Doug McDaniel. And McDaniel uses the left to finish. Had the three-point play that sealed it. Now Hall. Traore, soft touch as usual for the big man. Shooting just 28% as a team. C.J. Jones gets that to go. And now in the Big 12, Max Jones. Demon the lob. Keita. Keeping with the play. Keita, what a first half he's put together. Hassan, quick trigger. Offensive rebound, Gasson. Max Jones swallowed up by Keita.
He's just having his name up there yesterday, and a lot of great friends and ex-players have reached out.
Late in the shot clock, Traore challenging Max Jones, and Saunders rips it away. The crowd wanted a foul on the contact there.
I wonder if fouls have ever gone like 20-0. That's what the BYU students think.
Finally, barely scoring at all over the course of the season. Saunders rising. Stewart the offensive rebound. And Saunders to the rack. Richie Saunders is a live wire.
He does a really good job on the glass. They pitches it back out to Saunders, and before
Gasson around Traore, and David Gasson, Kansas State's leading scorer on the season, has his first points. Well, Hawkins had a tough first half. Daniel led K-State with 7. So crafty. Everybody says it, Tim, but it's so true the way Doug McDaniel can score. Jerome Tang lit into him the next day, said, I have to hide you on defense. You have to be better. And Doug McDaniel has since then. Turnover here. Moet Mag in transition. And Mag does it himself. Keita on the roll. And the hammer from Keita. Got a Keita. I think he has it here tonight. His 10th to go with 9 points. Dallin Hall launching. He got it. It's a 3. Can K-State brag a 9-0 run? McDaniel does it off glass. Now McDaniel has 14. Awesome, the second leading scorer with 9. Gasson to the rim. So right on cue, maybe. Stewart should be glued to McDaniel while he's on the floor. Hawkins against the much smaller Hall, and Hawkins takes advantage.
Good recognition, again, by K-State of that mismatch down low, and that's what Jerome Tang wants to do. He wants to get Hawkins down in the box.
All right, so from down 22 to within 15 now. K-State trying to chip away. Hall going reverse side. Oh, off the make. Gasson beating everybody down the floor to break the rim. C.J. Jones, the leaner. And it goes in. So Kansas State now within 11. Chance to cut it to single digits.
K-State's smelling a little blood here. They're starting to have a rhythm and offense.
C.J. Jones, the floater, and a foul. Lead down to 9. At the break, Bošković. The touch to Saunders. And Saunders scoops it home.
It's just a good read by Saunders. He saw everybody was lifted up on the backside. Now a steal.
Saunders doing it at both ends.
And they're bothering BYU in the half court.
Oh, off the inbound. Dawson Baker getting loose. They haven't scored in the last 2.5 minutes. Max Jones over Saunders. Tough finish.
Probably a little quick. Austin's getting hungry out there, but he's not open. He's going to find those shots later in the clock.
Stewart for 3. Money! Trey with a tray for BYU.
Get all the way to the rim. He was a little bit off balance as he finished.
Baker got it to drop. Wanted a foul as well. He'll take the bucket.
Puts on every day at practice. You got to find ways to turn this thing around. They have, and it's been more aggressive defensively. Although tonight BYU is starting to click again.
Bošković hangs and hits.
And he made a great decision. Obviously, Mark Pope is doing a great job at Kentucky. And players love playing for him. But Kevin Young has done just a beyond superb job in the first year that he's ever been in college basketball. I mean, he looks like he's been a veteran coach for 20 years. He just has handled every little move correctly this season for BYU.
McDaniel drills a 3 and a timeout for Jerome Tang. McDaniel, the only Wildcat in double figures with 18. Give him 20. Maybe not games that will be quad 1 wins as McDaniel scoops it in. He's got 22. But you start to pile these up and Kansas State can get back above 500 in the league.
Well, he's also learned how to use his lineup. When you have 11 guys that you have the ability to play, that you trust can play, that means a lot of different lineups depending on the night, depending on the matchups. And
to the clock. Max Jones all the way to the rim.
So obviously you think of BYU, you think of fast-paced offense, three-point shooting, but it started with their defense.
Whoa! And it ends with a 3 by Yegor Demin.
Let's not forget Keita and his unbelievable defensive play to start the game.
BYU throws up a roadblock on the hottest team in the nation.